Woo!
Okay.
Let's go.
So,
So this is the Tiny Toon Adventures for the NES, and you can see right away there's a pretty obvious like speed glitch or whatever you want to call it, abuse. Basically, whenever you slide in this game, you get really high movement speed, and you can actually just chain slides everywhere. And if you jump out of a slide, you keep the movement speed through the entire jump. So that's gonna happen a lot in this game. And that's basically it.
yeah, we're using basically using for the whole run as a main character Plucky Duck because he can actually fly through the whole screen and skips the entire level, like I'm trying to do now. It's a mechanic similar to the cape in Super Mario World, just you just glide through the level.
This is a small mini boss where you just have to avoid a mirror for a certain amount of time, and then the door appears and you can escape. There's nothing really you can do speed-wise there. This run is also very dangerous overall because you're doing it with one health. Garadas will pick up an extra health here and there whenever he can.
This is the only clip we are setting up the only clip of the game, as you can see.
Well, there's a small clip there too.
Yeah, actually, you're not supposed to pass through the stair.
The stairs are more like suggestions.
Yeah. Okay, coming up, the first boss. It's not a difficult fight. And that's
And
it.
there we go.
That's another reason we're using Plucky Duck. It's because you can basically wait for his iframes to finish, then hit him again while flying towards him.
And the hitboxes for the bosses are really weird in this game as well.
Yeah, you have to be very careful. So stage 2 here. First level is pretty straightforward, just some precise jumping.
So at the start of every world, you're choosing a secondary character. So you always start out as Buster until you find this small like ball, and then you can switch. And we're using Plucky for every world except the last one.
Yeah. Coming up, the only underwater level. The slide mechanic changes a bit in this. If you want to slide, you have to press the jump button, then down one frame.
Yeah, you can see it's really hard.
Yeah, it's not good.
And you're mostly just looking like an idiot standing on the on the bottom trying to slide.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
There we go.
Okay, there we go.
And the underwater physics are so weird.
Okay. And now another Elmira fight. The annoying thing about the Elmira fights is that if he catches you, you're basically starting from the beginning of the stage. So.
Oh yeah, the world even, not the
yeah,
stage.
the world. Yeah, beginning of the. Yeah, not just the stage, but the world. Yeah.
Yeah, so it would be sent back to 2-1 if you got caught there.
Exactly. Gonna set up a skip here. I hope I can get it.
Oh.
Okay.
There we go.
Here it is.
Just jump over the entire stage, no big deal.
Yeah, you're supposed to enter through some doors without that skip. Now I'm trying to despawn that enemy by doing it right. Okay. It's not actually necessary, but I'm doing just for the viewers.
And poor this guy.
Okay. And the boss fight. The pirate boss fight is different from the previous one. As soon as you hit him, you have to wait him to launch that barrel. Wow, missed it.
Combat.
Come
There we
here. Okay.
You haven't taken a hit yet, so that's good. You still have your extra
Yeah,
heart.
I'm keeping my. I didn't have it wasn't necessary to take another heart so far.
Yeah. Yeah, this game is incredibly punishing when you're trying to like get world record and so on. You're basically doing the entire run with 1 health, and whenever you take a hit, you get sent back really far, and it's just run over.
Every mistake is basically a game of a reset.
Yeah. Here we go, flying over the stage.
Well,
Okay, we have a donation.
okay, I guess it's a good time for donations. Yeah. No. Well, I'm trying to get a new skip we have found during a race. No. I got only the first half of it.
No, don't all. Okay. Go for donations.
Yeah.
Okay, we have quite a few here if you have time. But if there are too many, just stop me whenever. We have an anonymous $10 donation who says 10x matching. Wow, better get on donating then. Thank you for that. And we have another anonymous $10 donation who says save the children. We have a $20 donation from Vil who says watching ESA gives me hope for humanity. Can't really express how wonderful I think you are. We have a $10 donation from Fluffy Blackbird who says Jur. And a $30 donation from Jizzbuster with no with no comment. A $4 donation from Gasbrand who says please get me an oink from the pigs. Here you go. And next, a $20 donation from Viper H, who says, loving the event so far, despite the technical difficulties. Looking forward to the Soulsborne block later. Cheers.
Thank you.
Okay.
We good?
Okay, coming up next, for boss fight.
Yeah, this one has a really weird hitbox. You'll see.
I'm just trying to do it one cycle. No,
Nope.
not even close.
So
There we go.
Well, that was basically one cycle.
Yeah, it was the amount of time you have to wait for him to show up. It's random, so
And his
we had a
hitbox,
good RNG.
his hitbox starts like halfway through the sprite, which is amazing.
Okay, from stage 4, the difficulty of the game really ramps
Yeah.
up.
This is a memory game, pretty much, how far you have to jump every time. Nice.
Yeah, this level is just memorizing every jump to do the non-stop, basically. And the second level is as well
Oh hell.
difficult. I'm trying to bounce on the enemies to skip the entire level, because passing on the way down is really risky, because there are enemies everywhere. Okay, nice.
Yeah, you basically can't play the stage on the ground, it just damages you everywhere.
Okay, last Elmira mini-boss fight. I just have to wait here for the DOS to appear, then we're done. I
Yeah.
can even go up here.
This upcoming stage is one of the hardest, in my opinion.
Yeah, it definitely is.
You can't really use the speed glitch that much because it's just vertical movement. You get a little bit of extra height on your jumps when you're using the slide, when you slide right before you jump. So that's... oh!
Okay, I can fix it. I'm trying to...
Nice, nice, very nice.
Okay, I got both the skips.
And the random boss.
Yeah, this boss is the reason why I'm not grinding this game anymore, because I got in my PB I got an RNG that it was so good that I wasn't be able to replicate it again.
Basically, the delay he does is random, and where the small monkey spawns are random.
Exactly.
Also, you can't be standing on ground when he's landing. That wasn't obvious.
Yeah, you just have to consider that we're finishing this boss at 129 on the timer, 128, and in my PB it was 141 because I had good RNG.
I've seen 140 my attempts. Never seen 141.
Yeah, it was a really lucky boss fight. Okay, the upcoming level is just one stage.
It's really hard. The first part, at least. Okay, should be good.
Okay. This part could actually be done with this character, but it's insanely difficult.
You can just skip Plucky in this stage completely, and it would save like a second.
Yeah.
You know, the time it takes to get Plucky, but it's so much harder with Buster when you can't fly.
Last part of the stage. Okay.
Very nice. Okay, final stage.
Final stage is insanely difficult, especially the first screen.
Yeah, the final stage is like from another game. It doesn't really... Oh, you might have noticed they've done this a few times. You can actually, when you're sliding, you can slide between the legs of certain enemies. It's gonna use that in this stage. I don't think you'll see it though. Oh yeah, you will. Yeah, you will. So
Okay.
now we're using
Furball.
Furball, yeah, instead, because he can climb up walls, which is really good for this level.
Oh, nice.
Nice, very nice.
Okay. I'm passing underneath those spikes and those enemies. And here's the why we're using Furball, the screen. Just
This is so dangerous.
yeah, because the hitbox of those,
Yeah, you see there, it took a hit.
I can take a safety heart here. Second to last screen before the boss. I played a little safe here because I want to get to the boss with the heart.
Yeah, the boss, that's the only downside with playing as Furball compared to Plucky here. If you play Plucky on the boss, there's no RNG basically at all. It's completely safe, but Furball jumps a little shorter than everyone else, so you're kind of dependent on getting good spawns and not getting hit.
Get ready for time.
Time. Really good run.